Inspire with Nendrix, the foundation.
Hey, Embracing Arms. This is Dr. Danielle Hairston with Your Best Life, and I'm coming back to you with another 5-minute quickie. I wanted to share some reflection about taking care of yourself. You know, over the past 17 months, I was about to say years, ooh, don't I wish, 17 months that I've been working from home because of COVID. It has allowed me to really reflect more on the way I was taking care of myself, the way I was taking care of my home, the way I was managing my time and managing my budget, because I had so much more time to think about that while I was at home. When I was in the office, I was just focusing on office work. And I get so deep, I deep dive so deeply in my work that I'll look up and it's 8 o'clock at night. And then I return home and the kitchen is a mess from making breakfast that morning. Towels are on the floor from taking a shower that morning. Clothes are thrown all over the place because I didn't plan what I was going to wear the next day. And so when I was working from home for 17 months, I was able to care for all of that while working. And between meetings, I was able to go into my bathroom and clean up my bathroom and fold up my towels. In between meetings, I was able to go into the kitchen and wash dishes, or even during meetings that I wasn't facilitating, I can take my, screen off and wash dishes while listening and engaging. And then when I was ready to engage, I would, cut my screen back on and engage. And so I was able to figure out this new approach to managing my time, caring for myself, caring for my home. I took walks for lunch around my neighborhood, and not that I couldn't take walks for lunch when I was at work. It's just that I was more conscious about it when I was working from home. My finances has changed. There was a lot of things that I didn't have to pay for those 17 months. Excuse me. Student loans, didn't have to pay for those while I was out for 17 months. Many of us did not have to pay our student loans. Some of us went on and paid anyway because they just want to get it paid off. But because there was no interest being accrued or anything like that, many of us took advantage of not having to pay that, and I was one of them. So that saved me a huge amount of money every month. I didn't have to pay for parking in my downtown parking space because I wasn't going into the office. I didn't have to spend $30, $40 a week in gas because I wasn't driving anywhere. I didn't even have to worry about going to the hair salon, nail salon, all of that stuff for grooming purposes, because while I was groomed, I didn't have to focus on that because I wasn't exposing myself to other people. So I saved so much money throughout that 17 months. And I'm sure many of you have had the opportunity to save money, also. So there was a lot of things that happened in those 17 months that really helped me to be more consciously aware of my finances, caring for myself, caring for my home. I was working out more. I was not more in the sense that it was, I was in the gym like every day, but I was consciously aware of walking and stretching my body and things like that, so I wouldn't gain a lot of weight during those 17 months. And so what I would say to you is, as you are preparing to go back into the office, don't forget about the lessons that you learned in those 17 months. What are some unique things that you started to do that you had not done before in terms of self-care, financial wellness, home care, time management, and try to tap back into that so that you will continue to reap the benefits of that experience. And so while our finances may shift back to the way it used to be, start thinking strategically about how can we eliminate some of those costs. I know that, now I'm packing lunch more because, I was home and I was just grabbing food out the refrigerator to cook, and I wasn't spending any money for lunch. Well, working from, in the office, you find yourself, if you forget to bring your lunch, you find yourself running to the grocery store or to the market or to wherever, or to the restaurant to spend a lot of money. And so now I'm consciously aware of that. So I'm packing my food more. I am drinking water more. I am just being way more aware. I'm not driving my car as much. I'm carpooling. I'm not even spending a full day in the office. It's a little abbreviated so I can spend less in parking. So just think about all of the best practices, all of the great things that you did that helped you out abundantly while you were working from home for 17 months, and continue to work in that way as much as you can so that you can balance your life and continue to reap the benefits of spending that number of months at home. All right, so that was just something that was heavy on my mind. I wanted to share with you as I'm driving to work, burning gas again. But I wanted to share those thoughts with you because I know it was helpful for me to think through those things, and maybe it would be helpful for you. So go out in the community and embrace someone. They're waiting for you, and continue to live your best life. And please remember to be safe out there. COVID is still out there impacting people's lives. So be safe. Talk to you soon.
Living in house resemblance, not to mention the media's effort to keep us in the most simplistic state of mind. Lowest age bracket committing the highest rate of crime. People dying way before they hit their age of prime, thinking success only happens if they shoot hoops.